Liverpool are just 90 minutes away from a place in the Europa League group stage. It has been a day of surprises with some of the big guns already going out in the playoff round. Liverpool will look to complete the job that they started a week ago in Edinburgh when they left with that solitary one-goal advantage. Let's take a check on the Liverpool team, because it sports 6 changes from the side that played a week ago. In comes Skirtle, Downing, Allen, Gerrard, Suarez, and for the first time, his first competitive start for Adam Morgan.
Yeah, I think young Morgan will be looking forward to the opportunity to play here at Anfield. I think he'll be up against 2 centre-backs in Webster and Zaliukas that will give him quite a bit of a hard time, but I think certainly the young man deserves the chance. Been a regular fixture really in the squad since pre-season, and he gets his opportunity tonight. I'm sure he's looking forward to it. The strange thing obviously is the Downing situation down the left side, playing at full-back. Have to see how that pans out. He did come on there as up at Tynecastle as a second half substitute and played there, but obviously Brendan Rodgers looks as if he fancies him as a left full-back.
Let's take a check on the Hearts team, and their good news is that the Lithuanian international, their captain Marius Saliauskas, is fit enough to play. He has been struggling all week, but he passed the late fitness test today. It's the same 11 that started at Tynecastle.
Yeah, I think Templeton will be playing in behind Sutton as a main striker. They didn't really cause Liverpool too many problems going forward, but they'll certainly be competitive. I think when you look at any SPL side, they work hard, they close down. Takil had a little bit of class and a little bit of ability in the middle of the park, but other than that, I think it's a very workmanlike. Patterson did have a couple of opportunities, a couple of shots at Liverpool's goal towards the end of the game, but all in all, it's a very workmanlike side. Sutton will play as a lone striker and he will cause problems, but doesn't really have the pace to get in behind Liverpool's back four. So all in all, I think it's all about really how Liverpool approach the game.
Liverpool on the verge of qualification for the Europa League group stages, and it's something that they won't want to do, is go out at the playoff stage. As I say, some big clubs have gone out today already, but the Reds have never in their illustrious history been eliminated from Europe. After winning the first leg away from home, they've returned to Anfield with a first leg advantage on 32 previous occasions. But a week ago, Hearts did worry Liverpool. They did have a couple of decent chances as well, and while they had lots of huff and lots of puff, they never really looked like blowing Liverpool's house down.
No, they didn't, and I think Liverpool bringing some of the big guns back. Obviously Suarez comes back into the starting line alongside the Liverpool captain Steven Gerrard. And Joe Allen plays in the middle of the park as well. So Templeton looked a tricky little customer. I think he troubled Liverpool a couple of times, and I think Noviakos a couple of times from long range had a couple of good efforts. But other than that, as I say, it's a very workmanlike Hearts side that managed a 0-0 draw at the weekend away to Hearts. And I think there's 3 games that they've drawn.
They played themselves?
Oh, sorry.
Aberdeen, I meant to say.
I do apologise. Yeah, played away up at Pittodrie and drew 0-0.
Well, we are just about ready to get underway, and it is Hearts attacking the Kop end in the first half with David Templeton on the charge already, and that's dealt with. And back to Stuart Downing in this unfamiliar left-back spot tonight. But it is an opportunity to get some game time behind him. That's a shot from a long way out, which Rayner just had to keep an eye on. 17-year-old Patterson who hit it.
He had a couple early on in the first leg. It's worth a goal. It sets up nicely for him, the little head, and then on his left foot, the volley just sliced across it and went narrowly wide, but was always going wide.
Suarez. Lovely break by the goal provider from Tynecastle, Martin Kelly. Suarez. Lovely piece of skill, and wins Liverpool a corner. Adam Morgan was waiting the Predator Supreme in the middle.
Oh, again, it's the little nutmeg inside the 18-yard box. We've seen that so often from Luis Suarez. But again, Liverpool switching play nice and quickly, allowing Martin Kelly to maraud down that right-hand side.
Skirtle is having a run from the far post as he did against Manchester City. Gerrard's delivery, it was towards Suarez. Backed by Jamie Carragher with a little bit too much on it.
Yeah, both Liverpool fullbacks pushing forward early on in this game. At times it does leave Liverpool with just 3 at the back.
Cleared away, there's a man down, and the referee may have to stop the game here. He's let it go at the moment, which
It's Martin Skirtle,
who's down. He got a bang in the head as well. The referee should have stopped the game, but he didn't.
Well, I think any other mere mortal, it might have stopped the game for it, but rub of the head, shake of the neck, get on with it.
Shelvey, that's a lovely ball. Stuart Downing, and Morgan waits in the middle, and he just delayed it a little, but he's there again now and just wanted a little too long. The ball was an awkward height for him. That's a super tackle by Gerrard on Novi Kovac.
Well, just showing he's a little bit of an inexperience there. I think on both occasions, maybe not the first one there, but certainly that second one, he's got to swing with his right foot. He's got to hit it first time. You won't get opportunities in time to bring it down in these sort of situations with defenders running in at you. But again, he was in a good position. Lovely move down the left-hand side from Liverpool. One-touch football causing Hearts all sorts of problems.
Shelvey on towards Kelly. Suarez. Morgan's just offside. It was a lovely idea, just didn't quite work.
Although his start position is in a wide right area, there's no need for him to stay there. I think it's the Hearts owner.
Here's Stuart Downing for Liverpool. Lovely. And the cross is deep, there's 2 arriving. Back across goal towards Suarez, and it's hacked away to safety by Zaliauskas. It's a Liverpool corner.
Certainly Hearts had numbers back there. Luis Suarez, could he get enough power on it? I'm not quite sure. I mean, Downing does ever so well down this left-hand side. It's a good deep cross to the far post, and it's only headed really back into the danger area, but you can see the number of white jerseys that are there.
Couple of new faces, both ineligible at the moment. Nuri Sahin and, of course, Usman Saidi. That's forward for Suarez. His first touch wasn't actually brilliant, and it allowed Granger to get back and make the challenge. In 6 previous meetings with Scottish teams at Anfield, Liverpool have 4 wins and a draw and a defeat. That was one of those that wasn't handball, but there were a couple of shouts from the crowd.
Yeah, I don't think it was, but defeat from Celtic it was here after drawing up at Celtic Park. Celtic came and won 2-0 down here.
Charlie Adam looks on. That's nice, and it's Kelly, and it's just a little bit too heavy with across the face of goal. He runs away to safety.
Well, work it again down the right hand side. It's a great opportunity for Martin Kelly. He's just a little bit over eager.
We've seen a couple of fouls so far, but we've not really seen the referee involved at all, have we? It's been that sort of game, very pleasant. That might break for Sutton, might change here, and it might change with a decision for the referee there. Well, he immediately told Patterson to get up. Vladislav Bezbadorov.
Mr. Bezbadorov.
He is the number 1 referee in the Russian Premier League. That shot is from distance. Well, he's not averse to giving a spot kick, is Vladislav Bezbedorov. This was a big call here. He got it right, didn't he?
Well, he did. You have to say, though, what was the difference between that challenge from Jamie Carragher and the one Martin Skittle had on Shane Long, I think it was, in the West Brom game?
That was the Agger one, wasn't it? The first one.
No, I'm talking about the second one.
Yeah. All right, fair enough. Well, here come Liverpool again, and there's a shot from distance. Spilled by the goalkeeper, who gets it at the second attempt.
I mean, both totally accidental. I mean, I don't think it's a penalty, but this again, modern day stuff. Players on the right hand side being naturally left footed, cutting in on their favoured foot and having the shot at goal.
Team to beat Liverpool in this competition at Anfield was Scottish. Celtic in 2003. Alan Thompson and John Hartson scoring the goals. Gerrard sees a gap, runs into it, still has it. Steven Gerrard. That's a really good save by McDonald. Well, it was persistence from Steven Gerrard that got him there.
Does ever say well, does Steven Gerrard. Good feet, shifting it onto his left hand side. But all credit to Jamie McDonald. He came down, narrowed the angle really quickly. Liverpool captain, ball just underneath his feet, trying to lift it over the advancing goalkeeper, but McDonald stayed big for long enough to make an important save for his team to keep them on level terms. Good football all round, really. Great play from the Liverpool captain. Dynamic, driving into the penalty area. Always difficult for defenders to make challenges, especially these days. And I say, great goalkeeping from Jamie McDonald.
Well, it's 5 years, 6 years this year since Hearts managed to reach the actual first round of the UEFA Cup, as it was back then when they went out to Sparta Prague. They had a decent little run in the UEFA Cup back in 2005 as well. They had a couple of good results. And the onus is on Hearts to try and make something happen. Suarez can always make something happen. Here's Kelly. Suarez. Red shirts making the way forward. And here's Suarez. They're queuing up in the middle, and it's not going to count. Adam Morgan is already off celebrating. He thought it was a dream moment on his full debut. The ball had just run out of play.
Well, you talked about the fluidity of Liverpool's front three. That's a prime example. I know it doesn't stand the goal. The ball just must obviously just run out of play. It's close, isn't it? But I think referee's assistant, his flag goes up pretty quickly and robs that young man there of a goal on his home debut. A dream start it would have been for him. Simple tap in, but he wouldn't have minded.
We've seen he might have some defending to do here. Templeton. It's not a bad ball. And the header just falling backwards was by Sutton.
He just got in there a little bit too early, did John Sutton. It's a lovely ball. Had he just held his run a split second longer, then he would have been coming on to that one. It certainly would have caused Liverpool far more problems than what it did.
Templeton might have a go, and he had every right to from there as well. Just snatched at the final shot a little.
Oh, again, it's just a little bit of lack of quality in the final third of the pitch from both teams, really.
Wonderful pass by Steven Gerrard. It was a good block, good tracking back by Novi Kovac.
Well, he did well, did the Hearts wide man. He's been tested, hasn't he? Because Martin Kelly, he's opened his leg a few occasions down that right hand side.
On towards Steven Gerrard, and they're short at the back, and Liverpool have plenty of red shirts forward, and it is opening up, and they've overrun it, and they've wasted the chance. It has stayed in play. And that's one of those gilt-edged ones where it just turned into a bit of a waste for Liverpool.
Well, Hearts really left themselves overexposed at the back, didn't they?
And it's a little too heavy. Wouldn't imagine there'll be too much in the way of stoppage time. There's hardly been a stoppage, and there you go. The whistle even went a little early from Vladislav Bezbedorov. Adam Morgan has had the ball in the net, but it was ruled out for the ball being out of play. Apart from that, it's been pretty quiet.
Well, it has. One or two chances from Liverpool's point of view. Hearts have worked extremely hard And I think if Liverpool were turning up here tonight thinking that Hearts were going to roll over and lie down for them, well, I think they've got another thing coming, because it's proven to be a very, very tough game for them. They're having to work for everything that they're getting. They've had a lot of joy down the right hand side. Stuart Downing coming down the left as well, being in advanced positions, but just that little bit of quality. Last final pass into the box has just let Liverpool down. And Hearts, I think, look dangerous in the counter-attack. I think the lively Templeton and the big man Sutton, the combination is working pretty well up front. But I think Liverpool, you know, I say, got it all to do in that second half.
Liverpool are still on course for a place in the Europa League group stage, because at half-time here at Anfield, it is Liverpool 0. Heart of Midlothian. Vladislav Bezborodov is about to get us underway at the start of the second half. Liverpool, a goal to the good on aggregate, but they could do with one just to ease perhaps a few little nerves that are, well, certainly not floating around noticeably, but there'll be a few not sitting all together too comfortably so far. Hearts haven't really looked like scoring, in truth. Liverpool have, and they have had the ball in the back of the net. Shelby. Morgan. That's well played. Good cover by Andy Webster. It was well worked. Suarez just threw the dummy and Gerrard very nearly found him. Gerrard will take, and it's in, looking for the man who caused the damage at the weekend with a thumping header. He was there with his foot this time, Martin Skirtle.
Well, you can see Liverpool players all drifting towards the back post to leave that space for Skirtle to attack.
Henderson makes a forward run. Shelby's gone for goal. Well, he popped one just over the angle of bar and post at the weekend against Manchester City, and he's not too far away here.
Oh, it's a good strike. The space opens up for him.
Joe Allen. Suarez on for Morgan. The flag did go up against Adam Morgan, who just went a little too early.
Well, I'm not sure he's offside on this occasion. I think it's a decent run. Again, very much a modern day trait, these wide players, that little diagonal run from out to in, getting the space between full back and centre back. On that occasion, I think it was Suarez that found him. I'm not sure he was offside. I'd like to see that one again.
Well, again, trying to work the angles and work the lines. It's Downing. It's too high for Morgan. Suarez will chase, but he won't retrieve. And it's out of play. Well, there'll be no one taking this game for granted. There was no complacency. Just like a week ago, though, it's been hard for Liverpool, hasn't it? It's behind by Granger to Liverpool corner.
Corner that Liverpool captain Steven Gerrard will take. His delivery so far from these situations has not been of the highest order.
Well, it was Morgan who made the run across goal. He wants another corner. He's going to get one as well. Gerrard tries again, bit deeper this time towards Skirtle, who met the header. But he's not going to get a corner this time. Raheem Sterling is being sent on for Liverpool in a moment. In terms of those through so far, Dnipropetrovsk, Maritimo, Mulder, who've beaten Heerenveen, which is maybe a little bit of a surprise. That's a lovely ball, and it needed that touch from Zaliauskas. And there is a foul by Luis Suarez on the goalkeeper.
It's a good positive run by Luis Suarez. Zaliauskas just does enough. He just gets enough off it. I think it was, or was it? Might have been Granger.
Well, Raheem Sterling is coming on. Adam Morgan's debut is done. They are young men who caught the eye in Rodolfo Borrell's youth setup, and they've been rewarded with it with an early shout under Brendan Rodgers. It's a lovely turn. The referee plays a good advantage. Gerrard's shot is deflected. It'll come to Sterling. Well, that should be the goalkeeper's and is. He's not had much to do, has he, so far, Jamie McDonald? It's good refereeing that by Vladislav Bezborodov.
Yeah, played the advantage.
Those two looked like they were up to no good then, didn't they? Mr. Fowler and Mr. McAteer.
Robbie on the phone to somebody.
Joe Allen. That's on for Suarez, who is onside here. This could seal it for Liverpool, and Luis Suarez has time, and he's still going. And in the end, they took too long over it.
Well, it's a good run. It's Granger that plays him on the left full-back. And as soon as he goes past McDonald, give the goalkeeper a little bit of credit, because he comes out pretty sharpish and pushes Luis Suarez wide. And as soon as he was hesitating, you wondered if he could get the shot on target. He tries a little nutmeg through Ryan McGowan's legs, but to no avail. Chance squandered. A good chance as well.
Well, here is Henderson. Back by Carragher. Downing. This of a misjudgment by Novikovic. And here's Luis Suarez. Wrong side of the post. He was always running away from goal. He just couldn't wrap his foot round it enough. Some challenge by Shelvey.
Well, it's a really positive challenge from Jonjo Shelvey that creates the opportunity. Again, for me, he just snatches at it a little bit, Luis Suarez.
Well, here is Sterling. Still going. He just snatched at that shot a little, didn't he? Well, Liverpool are having chances now.
Well, he does well initially. He peels off the full-back, Granger. And chooses not to use the overlapping run from Martin Kelly. Cuts in on his left foot.
Sterling stretching away by McGowan. Gerrard might fancy a go from here, and does. And you have McDonald stretching.
Well, Liverpool captain trying his luck from distance. It's a long way out, and he kind of preempts it. I think you can see from his body shape where he's trying to put it, especially with the defender in front of him trying to bend him round him, using him as the shield. I think McDonald, reading the situation, had it covered.
Shelvey. Henderson. Suarez runs. Suarez doesn't get there. McDonald managed to get it, but then Suarez has collided with the goalkeeper and left him in a little bit of pain here.
Well, it's a lovely pass. Goalkeeper, his stand position's a little bit, for me, a little bit too deep. Hence the reason he gets there and he collides with the knee of Luis Suarez. But I think it'd have been far more comfortable had he just had a better starting position just outside the 6-yard box for me. But bravery, throwing his body on the line for his team.
We'll have to make sure that he's okay here, because it looked a nasty one. Sterling. It's a wonderful run. He's still going, and the challenge is made, and no penalty, says Vladislav Bezborodov. Suarez, Gerrard saved by the goalkeeper. The Liverpool are turning the screw now.
Well, again, really positive from young Raheem Sterling, picking up, driving it, bodies at the box, It's a good challenge in the end. I don't think it is a penalty. Ball's won cleanly, and then the opportunity falling for the Liverpool captain at cute angle, trying to squeeze it in between the post and the goalkeeper. But again, McDonald recovered from that earlier bang from Suarez, makes the save.
The cross is very, very deep, well judged. It's McGowan. Well, they have a man over here, and it's Novi Kovac, and it's a really poor ball to him. Just for a moment they had a 4-on-3 and a breakaway that could have hurt Liverpool.
Well, they just delayed the pass by a couple of seconds, but the couple of seconds is just enough to make it a really difficult pass. I think it was Templeton. This is a run from Sterling, claims of a penalty. Certainly not. Zaliukas just standing tall.
Sterling. It was good cover again and good defending. Granger stood up well. Suarez, Downing, Gerrard. Shelvey. It's a lovely ball. Oh, that's a really good save. Flags up against Martin Skrtel. Looking for back-to-back goals there.
Yeah, to get that sort of space, I think you had to have straight in offside position. Again, it's tight, but again, the referee's assistant, I think, gets it right. It's a nice pick out from John Joe Shelvey.
On the charge there, and referee says no foul as Martin Skrtel challenged Dale Carrick. Joe Allen got back and made the challenge.
Looked a free kick, didn't it? When you look at it in the replay.
Tile, and he's going to go for goal. Well, Hearts are going to have to start pushing men forward. They're going to have to leave themselves open at the back, but at least they're getting through towards the goal now.
Well, it's a good opportunity. It opens up for Sahil. It's not the best shot in the world. He did have Granger on the overlap as well. Obviously didn't see him.
Well, that's very, very, very late by Darren Bart. And there's the first yellow card of the game. You're not really getting away with that.
Well, no, I think right under the nose of the referee as well, I think. You can see there, that was a rash challenge, wasn't it? Ex-Falkirk man. I don't think you can have any complaints about that, can you?
That's what you get sometimes when the centre-half's in midfield.
Fairness to Joe Allen, he didn't make a meal out, did he? He got absolutely clattered, but he just bounced straight back up.
Shelvey. Stuart Downing. It's Gerrard. It's very deep. Sterling won't be able to keep it in play. 9 minutes to go.
Yeah, it's kind of been a nearly performance from Liverpool.
Templeton. And he wins the free kick on the edge of the penalty area. Raheem Sterling is the man who is brought to task by the referee.
Well, he does win it because this isn't nearly as much as a free kick as the one we saw just earlier when Joe Allen made the challenge. And it's something Hearts have probably played for a little bit. I think the best opportunity might be from a set play. And with 8 minutes to go, it'd be an ideal time for them to score.
Well, it may only be the UEFA Europa League. It isn't a cup final. Hearts have already beaten Hibs 5-1 in the last cup final. They've just played the first All-Edinburgh final in 116 years, which enabled them to qualify for this season's Europa League. Some names went down in folklore there. Does someone want to put the name down in folklore now? The Liverpool wall does its job. It was Granger who hit the effort.
Well, I think he feels that this had a chance of going in. I think he's quite right as well. I think it was Joe Allen at the end of the ball. Just gets his head on it.
Drivers coming across to take this. Well, a goal now would put the cat amongst the pigeons. Won't get one like that. Templeton, who has looked the biggest threat all night. Oh, and he scored! David Templeton, who we picked out as the threat, but he's got a big helping hand from Pepe Reina. It's a moment the goalkeeper will want to forget, but for Heart of Midlothian, it's a moment to remember.
Well, it sends the Hearts fans into delirium. They can't quite believe it. And when Pepe Reina looks back at this, I don't think he'll quite believe it either. It comes through a lot of bodies, but give Templeton a little bit of credit. He does well to control it there, and then a little shimmy onto his right foot. Whether Pepe Reina was a little bit unsighted or not, or whether it swerves, doesn't move too much, or it doesn't seem to move too much. You think it's just a simple task for the goalkeeper to let it come into his chest, make the save. But he spills it, he squanders it, and it dribbles back into the empty net. And Liverpool can't quite believe it. Hearts fans can. Could be going to extra time, John.
We could well be. Here's Sterling. Oh dear. Well, it's a challenge which is deemed as a yellow card by Danny Granger.
Well, he's protesting his innocence that he got the ball. He might have got the ball, but you can't go through the player these days and pick up the ball. Again, young Raheem Sterling, very positive. It's him that gave the free kick away on the edge of the box. I thought it was a little bit harsh when the referee gave it.
Well, Liverpool have had a kick up the backside. Now they need to avoid an extra half hour. It's the last thing they need with a game against Arsenal coming on Sunday. The time to recover is short anyway. It's Gerrard, and it's ricocheted around. It was a really good header away. It's Callum Patterson who managed to get there, the 17-year-old. It's a good challenge. Barini. Oh, that's brilliant from Suarez. He's got not much support, but he's still going here. And Suarez! That's put an end to that. Luis Suarez with a moment of inspiration for Liverpool. A message of support to Lucas Leiva as well. But he has eased some nerves around Anfield.
Well, it's a wonderful finish from Luis Suarez, but Hearts have got themselves to blame. They've committed far too many men forward. And McGowan, running really down a blind alley, gave the ball away. And questions over Jamie McDonald as well. Should he be beat at the near post? Possibly not. Is it a quality strike? Yes. From a quality player? Yes. Result, Liverpool look as if they've got the tie under control again, which couldn't have been said 5 minutes ago when Hearts scored. But the little magician does it again.
Well, a moment of real magic, of course, at the weekend. By the way, if Hearts score now, they're through. That's one thing that it does matter. That's what we tried to explain before. But Liverpool now should see this job through. Liverpool are off again, and it's Gerrard. And the space is to the left, and Gerrard tries to go on his own. And the referee says no free kick, and he's right as well, the referee.
Yeah, but you just see the difference between Hearts and Liverpool on that occasion. Liverpool certainly not overcommitting.
Well, here's Sterling for Liverpool. And it's on for Steven Gerrard. There's two in the middle, and it's over Sterling, and it's put behind and out of play by Webster. The goal has just changed the whole complexion now.
Liverpool just want to run the clock down. Again, it's a good break from Raheem Sterling, the pace, and Steven Gerrard, a willing runner on his outside. But again, Liverpool, experienced in situations like this, not overcommitting players forward. As I say, just want to really run the clock down.
Well, 90 seconds of the stoppage time remains. Stuart Downing. He'll never walk alone, rings around Anfield. It almost had to be delayed for half an hour. Liverpool have looked to have, let's not count our chickens, but there are just 2 minutes of stoppage time, not the 3 that the referee added on. Liverpool have done it. They are into the group stage of the Europa League, but my word, not without a scare.
Well, they did get a scare. They got a big scare right at the end. Hearts taking advantage of maybe some sloppy play from Liverpool, and certainly a big mistake by Pepe Reina. But all in all, they've got through from that goal. That man there, Luis Suarez, helps them again.
2-2 for Luis Suarez, but it was almost embarrassing for Liverpool, and it was almost extra time. But they've done it. And